It's a special day for us as we have the goal really of unveiling what the future of public education, at least the near future of public education, looks like here in Duval County. I also want to thank all of you who have in your reports been encouraging parents and families to fill out the technology availability survey. That's really the number one do now for families. We have to know technology availability as we look forward to Monday, and Dr. Greene will say more about that in a few minutes. Our lineup today is going to start with our school board chairman, Warren Jones. We will then have the president of Duval Teachers United, Terry Brady, and then Dr. Greene will make a lengthy statement about what education looks like for the future. So for now, I'm going to turn it over to our school board chairman, Warren Jones.
Thank you, Tracy. Good evening and welcome, everyone. I almost feel like saying welcome to the Twilight Zone for those of you who might remember that. This is truly an extraordinary moment of time we're living in. I can speak for myself and probably all of us in here that this is truly new territory. None of us have experienced anything like this before, but I know that extraordinary times have the potential to bring out extraordinary leadership and extraordinary effort. Team Duval has mobilized and moved forward with wisdom, compassion, and a very lot of creativity to address the needs of students in this time. Even amidst this continuing changing landscape, we have crafted an innovative home education program that will continue to develop and deliver exceptional education to our students, and a big part of the solution is our teachers and staff. My sincere appreciation to Team Duval for its extraordinary response in these rapidly changing times. And with that, I'd like to introduce our good friend, our best partner, the lady that drives the day-to-day operation of our teachers in their union, who's been there for a number of years, Terry Brady. Thank you.
Good afternoon, members of the board and Dr. Greene. In my 43-plus years as an educator here in Duval County, I have never experienced what we've experienced over the last several weeks. We've been through hurricanes, we've been through a recession, we've been through downfalls, and nothing has been like what we are approaching and have worked with in the past and what we are working with now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Before I go any further, I'm so proud of our teachers, our paraprofessionals, our office personnel, and others that we represent along with the other unions here in Duval County. They're trying times, like the chairman said. But I have to tell you something right now. I have never been prouder of the staff here at the Duval County School Board and our great leadership of Dr. Diane Greene, who has done an unbelievable job in preparing for the best education that we can provide our students starting next week. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand, in many counties, no, I want to correct that, in most counties, they're not ready because they're still in a shock and awe situation. And because of the leadership of our superintendent and her team and our school board members, we're going to be ready. And we're going to provide not dummied down curriculum, but the highest curriculum instruction that we can provide in a safe and healthy work environment that has been designated by the CDC. Our work is not over. We will have hiccups and bumps, but they're not going to be downfalls because failure is not an option when we are instructing and working for the betterment of the educational learning community, and that's our students. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce you to I think, one of the best superintendents that we have in the state of Florida, even though at times others have been critical about her bold moves and her steps. But I am proud that she is our superintendent, and I'm even prouder to see the work that she and her team have put together for all of us starting next week. Ladies and gentlemen, our superintendent, Dr. Diana Greene.
Thank you, Chairman Jones, and thank you, Ms. Brady. I want to thank all of the school board members who are able to be here this afternoon and those who are not, and all the employee groups we have been working with to implement this shift as the situation has changed so rapidly. And lastly but not least, I want to thank Mayor Curry. I want to thank him for all that he has provided. We have worked together through this situation in partnership through this incredible season. In these extraordinary times, I know that public education has a special role to play. While we must absolutely respect and adhere to the directives and guidance on social distance and self-isolation, we must also absolutely re-engage our children with education and connection with the teachers and educators in their lives. Let me say that there is nothing that can replace the dynamics of a well-managed classroom environment and a school with a high-performance academic culture. The core competency of our schools is deliver exceptional classroom education. Today, though, we are flipping the script. We are channeling that same core competency into a new model of home-based instruction, and we're calling it Duval Homeroom. 2 weeks ago, we brought children to the classroom. Beginning Monday, we'll bring the classroom to the children. Because our teachers are such great educators, I have great confidence that they will adapt quickly. Because our school support teams are so incredibly committed to serving families, I also have great confidence that they will be able to assist families remotely to overcome any challenges that they may encounter in accessing our program for their children. I'm equally confident this era will reveal incredible creativity in the delivery of instruction and education for Duval County school students. Here is how this will work. First, I must say secondary will be the easiest. Almost all of the instruction and instructional interaction will be moved to online learning platforms. These are platforms students are familiar with because they've routinely used them in schools. Teachers and students will be able to connect in real time, online, and in teleconferencing. For elementary grade students, fully online education will be a challenge. One, not many elementary school students are engaged in full-time virtual school. Therefore, we understand that there must be supplemented packets that support these students. When I say that we are delivering instruction, I really mean it, because we're going to use our bus contractors and our staff to deliver standards-aligned, grade-appropriate educational packets for elementary school students. These packets will be combined with online learning platforms and online and teleconference instructional interaction to deliver school to our elementary population. I should also mention that these services and remote support will be in place for our English language learners and our exceptional education students. Additionally, we are arranging with community partners to provide mental health services remotely through audio and video teleconferencing. Let me say one more exciting thing about our bus strategy. Since we are going into our neighborhoods with educational packets, we thought, why not bring lunch too? So we will. Beginning Monday, our grab and go lunch will still be available at schools, but it will also be those meals on our wheels and delivered academic and physical nutrition to every student every day. Let me address the big question, technology. Right now, we are surveying parents in multiple ways to determine each child's technology access, including devices and internet access. I need to emphasize this. We need every family to fill out the survey we have online about technology availability in your home. You can do this survey on a cell phone, but if you can't get to the survey for any reason, we now have a number for you to call and we will take your information by phone. That number is our technology help desk, 348-5200. Let me say it again. 348-5200, 904 area code. Please complete the survey or call that number to inform us of your home technology situation. Because secondary is fully online, our priority will be to move existing laptops to students who need them and then fill the gap for elementary students as quickly as possible. Keep in mind, elementary students will have their home learning packets, which will provide a form of instruction over the first 2 weeks. Let me be clear about our objectives and timeline. Number one, Over this week and through tomorrow, we are fully orienting school leadership to the distance learning environment so that they are prepared to support their teachers. Friday, we will engage with teachers and other school-based personnel to provide their orientation and training to this new way of delivering instruction. Saturday and Sunday, we will endeavor to close the technology gap with delivery of laptops and air cards to high school and middle school students who need them. This objective will continue as long as necessary until we have connected every child. We will also launch over the weekend our comprehensive website for Duval Homeroom. That includes all the links and learning materials students will need and instructions for families on where to start and what to do. That website will include bus routes information telling families where they can go to get the educational materials and the school lunch. Monday, technically will be the first day of home instruction. We have two objectives. Monday will be orientation to online learning day. This is a day when teachers and families can experience the new environment and begin to identify any challenges we need to address. We will also assess where we are with student connectivity and adjust as necessary to get our students connected. The second objective for Monday is to deploy our bus delivery for the first time and to get the learning packets into the hands of our elementary students. I ask if the bus is late, please have patience. This is like the first day of school all over again, and there are just some things we will learn by experience. By Friday of next week, March 27th, our objective, that is, we will have almost all, if not all, of our students fully connected and fully engaged in meaningful instruction. Let me close by saying this. These are extraordinary times for all of us. I believe that education is vitally important in students' lives, not just for the academics, but for all the positive influences our educators have on our community's children. We could have easily taken another week off, but the easy decision isn't usually the best decision. As a former teacher and currently the superintendent, I am anxious for our schools and our educators to re-engage with our children as quickly as possible. For our teachers, to our school and district staff, to our employee representative groups, and we are so pleased that Ms. Brady and DTU is here to support this effort every step of the way. I want to say thank you for the incredible work and flexibility, maybe not always totally flexible, but we're getting there, to plan and deploy this effort to transform a 130,000 student organization from face-to-face to distance instruction, known as Homeroom. To our families, I want to say thank you for your patience and flexibility. I truly understand that this is a challenging situation and we are going through situations that have never been seen before. But I ask that you continue to be patient with us as we discover and overcome the inevitable challenges we will discover as we roll this out. Finally, to our students, I can't wait to say welcome back, and I'm sure many of you are ready to get back. We will see you online and we will see you at the bus stop. And to the best of our ability, we will get back to the work of teaching and learning beginning on Monday.